Who will win tonight's Game 7 between the Toronto Raptors and the Boston Celtics at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this evening? My analysis next.
Trashtalkers. Trashtalkers. We're just smack talkers. Trashtalkers.
All right, so it's Game 7. Boston versus Toronto. So let's go through this real quick. Let's go through the starting lineups. Boston has Kemba Walker and Marcus Smart at the guards versus Kyle Lowry and Freddie Van Fleet. That's a pretty good matchup. I got to give that edge to Kyle Lowry and Fred Van Fleet. Both of those guys are real good three-point shooters. Marcus Smart is not the offensive player the other three folks are. So let me give the advantage to Toronto on that. Let's go over to the forwards. Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum of Boston versus Pascal Siakam and OG Anunoby of Toronto. Man, Siakam is just not playing very well this series. I have to give the advantage to the Boston Celtic guys. And then let's go over to center position. Daniel Theis versus Marcus Saul. Obviously, Marcus Saul is a more celebrated player. He's old. He's not the player he used to be. I'm going to have to give that a wash. So as far as the starters go, I have to give the edge to Boston. I think their big three, Kemba Walker, Jaylen Brown, and Jason Tatum, are just a little bit better right now than Kyle Lowry, Van Fleet, and Pascal Siakam. Although if Pascal Siakam plays up to his potential, that could be probably the difference in the game. Let's go over the bench. Now the bench, a huge advantage for the Raptors. Serge Ibaka, proven player. Norman Powell, very underrated player. I really like that guy's game. Both of those guys combined give the Raptors about 30 points a game. The only significant person the Boston has coming off the bench is Enes Kanter. And he, folks who know his game, he's a banger. He's a rebounder. Those guys just don't have the impact on today's NBA games as guys who could put the ball in the hole. Let's go down to experience. Big advantage. I have to give the edge to the Toronto Raptors. They're the world champions. They've played a lot of pressure games. OG Anunoby hit that game winner to keep the Raptors in contention. So they know how to play under pressure. I have to give the edge to the Raptors. So let's go down and see what each team needs to do to win this ball game. The Raptors win if Pascal Siakam finds his game. I don't know if he left it in Cameroon or what, but the dude just needs to play better. I don't know. He's having a little bit of trouble in the bubble. PG-13 was having problems for the Clippers, so I don't know what's going on with some of these players, but if Siakam can find this game tonight, the Raptors would probably appreciate it. Second thing, if Kyle Lowry dominates Kemba Walker, that's a very good possibility that may happen. Boston wins. If the reverse is true, if Kemba dominates Kyle Lowry, that point guard position is huge. And to be honest, Kemba doesn't always play well. I think he may be a little bit better if he's at the top of his game than Kyle Lowry is, but sometimes Kemba has a hard time finding his game. And their big three has to outplay Toronto's big three. So Kemba Walker, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum has to outplay Kyle Lowry, Van Fleet. I don't know why I'm having a problem with Van Fleet. that name. And then Pascal Siakam. So Boston's big three has to outplay Toronto's big three for Boston to win it. What's the X factor? I have to admit, in analyzing Kyle Lowry's game throughout his career, I just, for some reason, I haven't been that impressed, but he's better than I think he is. The dude always comes through, and now he's a world champion. So I think that there's a possibility that he may come through against Kemba Walker this evening. We'll have to see about that. But I definitely have underrated his game unfairly in the past. I'm not going to do that anymore. So what's my prediction? Well, okay, so let me recap here. So the starters, I gave the edge to Boston as far as the starters. Bench, I gave the edge to the Raptors. Experience, I gave the edge to the Raptors. So I'm going to have to give this game this evening, the edge goes to the Raptors. I think they're going to pull it out, the Game 7, and face Miami for the Eastern Conference Finals. So that's my prediction. What's your prediction? Let me know in the comments. But I want you to answer two questions. Obviously, the first question is, who's going to win tonight and why? And then the second question, is Kyle Lowry a Hall of Famer? So answer those two questions. Enjoy the game tonight. And also smash that subscribe button for me. I'm trying to get up to 30 subscribers by the end of the weekend. So help me out with that. And having said that, peace. Enjoy the game tonight. Trashtalkers vlog, baby.
Trashtalkers. Trashtalkers. We're just smack talkers.